Welcome back, guys, to our solo Cecil run of Final Fantasy IV for the Super Nintendo. We're here in the sealed cave. Cecil's level 99. Here's his stats. We've hit kind of a snag. There's an enemy that always uses instant death moves, and we can't kill it. Here's my equipment. I have the best possible equipment for Cecil right now. He's level 99. Here's his items. And, yeah, I can't defeat this enemy that only uses, instant death attacks. As I'll demonstrate. The door became a monster. It's a trap door. The way you have to beat it is you have to deal 2,500 damage to him before he uses the instant death move, or hit 5,000 damage in one hit. And at level 99, I'm not able to do it. So, you know what this means? I'm going to have to start the entire game over. And this time, watch my stats as I level up and pretty much stat grind in order to beat these things. Whatever the case, though, I'll go ahead and start this over, and I'll meet you back at the sealed cave. Alright, we are now back here in the sealed cave. Cecil's level 86. Here's his new stats. Equipment is same as before, the best that he can have at this point. And items are a little more organized. I sold stuff that I didn't need and kept stuff that I wanted. And it's time to move on. Trapdoors shouldn't be a problem anymore now. Stupid bats. I'm glad that they didn't get the first move though. Bat-type enemies are really annoying. Feels like their little vampire move takes forever to get done with. Time to take out our first trapdoor. I think you have to go through 4 of these throughout the sealed cave. And there we have it, the trapdoor is now down and out. They're worth quite a bit as well, 30 grand each in experience. We'll just run from random encounters as usual. Now that we're able to take out trapdoors, this cave shouldn't be too much of a problem. The boss of the sealed cave is the evil wall, I believe is what it's called. And what it is it's a wall that starts off on the left side of the screen and slowly makes its way towards the right side where your party is at. If it reaches a certain point on the right side of the screen, it'll use a move called Crush, which instantly kills you. So, obviously being a solo run here, that would mean instant game over for us. I have a plan though to try to get as much damage in as we can. Whenever the battle starts, the first thing that I want to do is use haste by using the Hermes item. And then I want to use Berserk by using the Bacchus. I can't even pronounce that. Bacchus. Whatever the case though, it's the item that casts Berserk. So I'm going to have Cecil hasted and berserked, and hopefully that'll get enough damage in to kill off the wall. That was a worthwhile random encounter we were just in, by the way. The spell didn't work and they missed their attack. Good random encounter. We aren't too much further from the evil wall. Just in this little area over here. And up here a little bit, we'll get the last dark crystal. Right after another trapdoor, of course. Trapdoors are worth so much. Kinda like it. If I were interested in farming for more levels, I would totally just sit around and kill all the trapdoors. But I don't really think that we need to gain any more levels. I think we'll be alright. Receive the dark crystal. And out we go. The walls, they're moving! Removing the crystal must have triggered it. So much for a smooth exit. Alright, here we go. The evil wall. Like I said, let's use Hermes to cast haste. Not worried at all about the evil wall's physical attack. It's pretty pathetic. It doesn't do hardly any damage to you. The only move that I'm worried about is Crush, because it can instantly kill me. Alright, I now no longer have control of Cecil, so hopefully he can take care of things on his own. So let's just watch as he does damage. Whoa, that was a nice hit. Keep hitting up there in the 5,000, Cecil. There you go, nice. If he keeps hitting like that, then this boss will be down really quick. Even if he keeps hitting in the upper 3,000s, the boss should go down pretty quickly. I'm gonna guess maybe 1 or 2 more hits and the demon wall should be out. Evil wall, sorry. Nice, nice, alright. Glad that the plan worked. It's kind of strange that the demon wall is worth less experience. Alright, nothing to it. Alright, we're now back at the entrance to the sealed cave. Time to leave. What's going on? Cain, you belong to me, Cain. Bring me the crystal. Golbez. Cain, get a hold of yourself. I'm alright. I'm no longer under his control. Ugh! The dark crystal was seized. What the hell? Cain! Now I can restore the Tower of Babel. At last I shall reach the moon. Cain, wake up! Please, Cain! With all the crystals in hand, the way to the moon will open. Stop! Ha 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 ha. Damn! Alright, well with that said and done, let's head back to the Dwarven Castle. Here we go. More story and whatnot. Not much else to do here at the castle. Rally ho, show me the crystal. Actually, they have all the crystals, nothing we can do now, unless the lunar whale legend comes true. Lunar whale? A huge ship spoken of in a legend. It says, one born of a dragon. The Messidian legend. You know Messidia? It's the home of the mages in the overworld. Messidia really exists. I've met the elder of Messidia, who now prays tirelessly in some tower. Prays? Praying for the lunar whale, perhaps. You must hurry to Messidia. But the exit is sealed. We can't use the Tower of Babel either. Then dig your way out. Sid! I'll attach a drill to the falcon's bow. Shouldn't you be in bed? Ah, no worries. Can you really do it? Piece of cake. Okay, let's get to work. Cutscene and whatnot, of course. Attaching drills and stuff. It's an alright cutscene, I guess. Like I was saying before, though, I think that's kind of weird that the evil wall in the sealed cave is worth less experience than the trapdoors. Then again, I guess, you know, we got so much experience from the trapdoor because we were killing them before they turned into a lesser enemy. So I guess that much experience from the trapdoor is just kind of your reward for destroying them before they could even do anything. Like I said, though, if I were interested in farming for experience, that would be a great place to do it, since those trapdoors are worth so much experience. But I think we're pretty high leveled as it is. I'm not going to worry about gaining any more levels. I think that the cutscene is just about over. Sid! Sid, you've overworked yourself. I guess the old windbag needs to step out of the action for a while. Other than messing with airships, I'm not much use anymore. My hat's off to you, old man. You're really something. Get well, okay? Look after Cecil and Rosa. Don't worry, just get some rest. Take care of yourselves, you hear? You too. Alright, get out of here. Thanks for everything. Alright, after that cutscene and everything, we can now finally get out of the underground. There's a little side quest cave here in the underground called the Cecil's Cave. I'm not going to go there and visit it or whatever, but if you go there, you can get another summon for Rydia if you follow the side quest. But I'm not too interested in doing that because we're not using Rydia and Cecil can't summon anything, so it'd just be kind of a waste of our time to go there. Digging out of the underground and whatnot. There we go, time to get to Messidia, which should be to the right over here. Down. There we go, there it is. We knew you would return. Please join us at the Tower of Worship. Oh boy. Why did they have to make the text fade in so slowly? I guess they kind of wanted this part to be, like, epic, I guess, but I don't know. It just wastes time to me. I would read this, but then it'd sound like I'm out of breath. One born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light, shall rise to the heavens, over the still land. Bathing the moon in eternal. Gotta take my deep breaths, man. Can't hardly breathe here. Okay, anyway, though, I'll let it fade in a little bit more before I read anything. Another thing is we've already seen this legend earlier in the game, and it faded in slowly then, too. I mean, why do they have to do that again to us? Anyway, bathing the moon in eternal light, he brings a promise to Mother Earth with bounty and grace. Pray, everyone, now is the time to make the legend come true. Flashy colors. It's Leviathan again. Nah. Oh, look! Our prayers. They were answered. Wonder how far deep into the ocean that lunar whale was. Better not question it, I guess. It's a neat looking ship, I suppose. There is no doubt the glorious ship, the lunar whale. A strange voice addressed me during our prayers. It said, "Come hither to the moon. Someone awaits you on the moon." How can we possibly get there? The lunar whale came from the moon. An old Messidian record revealed that the crystal inside the ship, not the flight panel, controls navigation between here and the moon. I'll see what I can do. It's not that hard, Cecil. Before we go up to the moon, though, I'd like to make one more stop. Well, I guess it's actually 2 stops, but both are for the same thing, I guess. First thing we need to do is find the Enterprise. Swap out Falcon for the Enterprise. We're near Troy. Let's go up here to Eblin. Okay, I need the Enterprise because I need to be able to carry the hovercraft, and let's just run away from this encounter. I need to be able to carry the hovercraft to a small area that's south of Fa Bol, the area that Yang is from. There I can trade the rat tail that I have for adamant. And then I can give the adamant to the smith, and the underground he'll turn the legend sword into the Excalibur. So I'd like to do that before we go up to the moon. And ride the hovercraft over here. Alright. Beat it. Bring a tail back if you want my attention. Alright, there we go. This is the rat tail. Let's trade, alright? Received adamant. Alright. Well, with that in hand, let's head to the smith and the underground. That way we can get our Excalibur, and then we'll head up to the moon. Now we're back at Eblan. There we go. The smith lives right here. Just go in, he's up in his bed, acting all depressed because he hasn't made anything good, I guess. He'll chirp once we give him adamant. My smithing days are over, and I can't find that ore of legend adamant. This is adamant. Give me that old sword, I shall give it new life. Hand it over the legend sword. It's ready, the Holy Sword Excalibur. Alright. Let's go ahead and equip that sword. There we have it. Alright, time to head for the moon. Get back in the Enterprise. Kinda strange to have the Enterprise down here instead of the Falcon. Not a big deal, though. Back over to Messidia we go. Okay, over this way and down. The moon is also the place where the naming ways are from. They have a little cave where there's a whole bunch of them wandering around. One of them sells items. I believe he sells the elixirs as well. Of course, they cost a whole bunch of money, but whenever I make my return trip to the moon, I'm probably going to spend all of the money that I have left buying elixirs. Just because I really don't have anything better to spend my money on. Alright, we got to get to that Crystal Palace, and in order to get to the Crystal Palace, we have to pass through a few of these cave areas. As usual, we'll just run from the random encounters, save some time. Just have one more cave to go through, and then we'll be at the Crystal Palace. Run from these slime, tofu, and pudding. Oh goodness, come on. Of course. That's alright though, we're just about to the Crystal Palace. Hopefully no more random encounters before we get there. I doubt that'll happen though. Oh. Of course. At least they gave us first strike. Thank you for coming. Who are you? I am Fusia, guardian of the Lunarans. Lunarans? In eons past, a planet between Mars and Jupiter verged on extinction. The survivors escaped by ship to the Blue Planet. The Blue Planet? Our home? Yes, Earth, but because the people of Earth were still evolving, the survivors created another moon where they now sleep. So these survivors became Lunarans and they're still sleeping. Some were reluctant. One even schemed to destroy life on Earth and usurp the planet. My gosh! I forced him to sleep, but even through long repose, the power of his will continues to grow. That very will has further corrupted evil souls, inciting them to gather the crystals. Golbez being one of them. So who's this guy? Zemus. He plans to use the crystals, our source of energy, to restore the Tower of Babel and bring down the Giant of Babel to annihilate life on Earth. Insane. Such is not the Lunarans' wish. They quietly wait for Earthlings to evolve and long to commune with them one day. How did the lunar whale come into being? My brother Klula made it long ago to go to the blue planet which he had longed to visit. He introduced the concept of airships and the Devil's Road to your people. Moreover, he fell in love with an Earthling. She bore 2 children. You are one. Then that voice at Mount Ordeals was the spirit of your father, no doubt. You resemble Klula. That light was my father. Klula gave you his power to fight Zemus. We must stop him for the sake of our 2 races. Now let us depart for the Tower of Babel. The tower is shielded. I can neutralize the barrier. Come, we have little time. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and fast forward back to the ship now. Alright, we have now made it back through the caves and we are now back at the Lunar Whale. Well, that is it for this part.